Welcome to the third video or third lecture of section 2. We are learning ESP8266 with a hacker. In this section, we are going to talk about Fritzing. We are going to learn how to download Fritzing, what are the components of Fritzing, and we are also practically going to design a circuit in Fritzing. So, if you ask me what is Fritzing? Fritzing is a software that allows you to work around with various components in a software development environment. Fritzing. If you ask me what is Fritzing, Fritzing is a software that allows you to design a board, test your board, and create boards in a software environment. You can test your PCB, you can add components, electrical components, and also test your code in a software controlled environment. It allows you to install and play around with components without messing with the wiring and also create a PCB. Let's take a look at downloading Fritzing. By default, the Fritzing software is paid. It was free previously, but you can scan it to download it. Just scan the QR code that you see on your screen and visit their official website. Once you visit the website, let's take a look at how you can install Fritzing and how it looks. As I told you, Fritzing is a paid software, but there are ways to get it. As you can see, once you open the software, you will find that there are updates that they provide. You can get regular updates, and the most important thing is to test your code and create a PCB. For example, as you can see, I can drag and drop an electronic component from the right hand side where the core parts are. For example, I will drag and drop a LED and a resistor over here. You can move around and play around, and you can also connect wires. For example, if I want to connect two wires between two components, that can be done over here. In the breadboard section, you have a lot of breadboards and lot of boards. You can add electronic components from the core parts that are available in Fritzing. Now this helps you to test your code, create a schematic diagram, create a PCB, and test the wirings. For example, I can add multiple Arduino boards. If I go to the board section, you can see I have added a board. There is an option to zoom in and zoom out, and you can test your code before actually uploading it to the original board. The best part is you can test the code without actually purchasing the board. Fritzing has tons of components. In the part section, you can actually add an Intel CPU and test your code. There are third-party components available and parts as well, which can be imported in Fritzing, and it is super easy to drag and drop. For example, if I want to drop a LED screen, I can do it in Fritzing. The most important part is the schematic diagram. You can see it provides a schematic diagram and a PCB. So for example, if you design a component, if you design a custom circuit, you can actually convert it into a PCB layout and also in fact test the code. Thank you for watching. This was the third lecture of section 2 of ESP8266 hacking with a hacker. If you want a free certification, just Google Priyangada, iSerpent and enroll now. Shesha.